Time for our Xfinity high-speed action. This ball drilled into right, and Abisail Garcia could not knock it down, and Dexter Fowler ends up with a game leading triple. Led off the game, I should say, with a 3-bagger, and then came around to score on the sac fly by Schwarber. White Sox answered with 2 in the bottom of the first. We're now in the third.
You got to eat the ice cream fast today.
Yeah.
The melt factor is awfully high. Samardzija likes to attack with that first pitch fastball. He throws strike one a high percentage of the time.
One and one. The wind and the pitch. One got away from Samardzija. 2-1. Everything else around baseball is later this evening.
When asked about making the start against the Cubs, Jeff,
just another game.
Just another game.
Right. We both know that is not the case. Fowler's 2 for 2. And he will stop. He's got a double halfway to the cycle.
Two very good swings of the bat. Solid contact to the pull side. A ton of hitting lately, but he's been getting on base a lot with all the walks. Overall, the numbers getting better and better here for Fowler. And another chance for Schwarbs.
So this is just another start, huh? For Jeff Samardzija.
Yeah, there's no way you can't spend that much time with an organization and then face them for the first time and not have a little extra either adrenaline or a butterfly. I mean, that all goes away when you go down to the bullpen and you prepare and you get ready to pitch. I mean, he doesn't need extra motivation. Nobody does at this level.
Behind the runner. So yeah, there you go with Soto. The issue of him throwing back to the mound not affecting the throw to the base as he fired a strike to Ramirez.
His caught stealing percentage, Soto's is about league average.
See where Schwarber is standing. A lot of guys will stand with that back foot on the chalk line, the back of the box. Schwarber doesn't, even against a guy who's throwing 97. It tells you how quick his bat is. Three and one. Jeff always, as a Cub, prided himself on pitching in big games. And one of his best starts as a Cub came here in this ballpark a couple of seasons ago. Ball 4. 2 on, nobody out.
Samardzija able to avoid a big number in the first inning. He highlighted his first inning struggles this year, so he got away with just a singleton there, but back in the soup a little bit here. First and second, nobody out. 3, 4, 5 coming up for the Cubs. White Sox going over their infield defense, contemplating a possible bunt here from Coughlin. I would be really surprised to see that happen. Kind of a tortoise and a hare matchup when you think about it. Samardzija versus Hendricks and their style of pitching. Samardzija kind of a max effort guy, go, going at 97 miles an hour, and Kyle's like, whoop, 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 little cut, little sink, little change piece.
Aggressive swing there by Coughlin, ahead in the count. Now it's 2-1. Cubs are 11-0, and he has hit third in the lineup. We haven't seen Joe mess with this batting order very much here lately, as the Cubs have won 13 of their last 14. Driven out into deep right center. Eaton going back after, and it's gone! And that is a big 3-run homer for Coughlin. 4-2 Cubs in the third.
Five of them yesterday. This is a beautiful swing of the bat by Chris Coughlin. Man, he's hit so many balls at Wrigley this year that would normally fly out of there. Rewarded with from a good swing here today.
Double walk home run. Rizzo lines to Garcia. Another ball struck well. It's the first out.
You're talking about the lineup and how Joe has, stayed with a pretty steady approach here through this winning streak, and I think that's always a challenge for a manager. When you're going good, you don't want to make changes, but at the same time, you have to continue to realize that guys need a break, other guys need some playing time. Can't become a slave to the streak. You got to continue to manage and do what you think is right. Now, if you want to wear the same underwear every day, that's fine. You do that. It's perfectly logical. Have the same thing for breakfast.
What, your underwear? What?
No, just the
same
underwear, same breakfast, same
That's
path
a separate
to the
thought.
ballpark.
Okay,
Yeah.
I got you.
Or you could
worry me there a little bit.
You could eat breakfast in your underwear.
Okay.
Same every day. Except for when you're on the road. Andy Vance likes that. The difference between home and road is they frown on it when you go downstairs on the road and have breakfast in your underwear.
1-2 to Bryant, whose first inning double extended his hitting streak to 11 games. So 3 double-digit hitting streaks already. Fly ball center field. Eaton grabs it.
Last time out, Samardzija allowed 7 runs, all earned in 4 2/3. That was at Kansas City. His previous start was here against the Yankees. Allowed 9 runs in 4 2/3.
Check swing roller up along third. Samardzija barehands it, and he will get Montero. And that ends the inning. Chris Coughlin with a 3-run blast. Career best 12th homer of the season. And the Cubs now lead 4-2.
Did you steal this thing? Honestly. Because with all of this stuff, and, of course, the way it drives, maybe you really are getting away with something.
Now, during the Mazda summer event, lease the 2015 Mazda 3 ISV for $149 a month for 36 months.
You might not believe it till you see it. But at Cricket Wireless, we've got smartphones as low as $29.99. And you don't have to worry about annual contracts. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
Bass Pro Shops is the place for huge savings during our biggest archery sale ever. Now save up to an extra $100 on a new bow or crossbow when you trade one in. Plus, save even more when you make your purchase with the Bass Pro Shops MasterCard.
The McDonald's Jalapeno Double is made with tangy ranch and savory white cheddar for a cool, creamy taste. But it's also loaded with sliced and crispy jalapenos, so it can get pretty hot. That's why we created the all-new Jalapeno McChicken. Actually, that's pretty hot, too. Try the Jalapeno Double and the all-new Jalapeno McChicken. Now just $2 each at McDonald's.
Tomorrow, it's a pivotal Game 2 as the Sox and Cubs trade blows in a Saturday night slugfest. Get ready with our continuing Crosstown Series coverage on White Sox Pregame Live, presented by Orland Park Toyota. White Sox Cubs tomorrow at 5:30 on CSN.
Next Friday, it's the 21st of August. The Cubs take on the Braves, and we're celebrating the 90s. Budweiser Bleacher fans 21 and older will receive a reissue neon Cubs hat in one of two popular colors. They were very popular in the 90s. A fun 90s themed pop culture will be featured throughout the game. For tickets, visit Cubs.com. There'll probably be a lot of questions about Friends and Seinfeld, 90s TV shows with them.
Staples, yeah. Strike called on Cabrera. So now a 2-run lead for Hendricks. So his goal here is to try to settle down a little bit as he nears 60 pitches.
Well, think about the turnaround. He's faced with that bases loaded situation with Abreu up last inning, makes a dandy of a pitch with the changeup to punch him out, wiggles out of that jam, and then his boys drop a 3 spot on the board for him.
Change up 1 and 2. Clayton Richard is still up, so Joe has not yet seen enough from Hendricks to kind of figure out if it's just not his day or if he's going to get it together. That felt like a Kyle Hendricks sequence.
Yeah, and I think, for the most part, he struggled to get his sinker going in there in the first inning, so a couple of walks there that hurt him. But I think, for the most part, he's been pretty good here today. Sanchez ambushed him last inning with that 1-out double. And as you mentioned at the outset, a lot of these White Sox hitters are in a pretty good groove right now, seeing the ball well. But this is kind of an interesting take on it. Now that he has the lead and the White Sox hitters, do they get a little more hitterish instead of being patient? And that really plays to his strength.
Garcia with a 2-run double in the first.
A lot of hitters, especially when they're facing a guy they haven't seen a whole lot of, they'll be patient that first at bat. They try to get a measure of his velocity, what the ball looks like coming out of his hand. Then later in the game, they feel like they got a pretty good read, and they'll start swinging. And he'll take advantage of that aggressiveness.
Rizzo looks it in as Hendricks covers and beats Garcia to the bag. Goes 3-1. Now time for you to tweet your strongest fan photo. Use hashtag NorthsideDataStrongFan, and you just might see yourself later in the game. Brought to you by T-Mobile. Foul strike on LaRoche. Two career homers against the Cubs, the second most he's hit against any opponent. 29 against the Mets. Rolled to Russell, the only guy over on that side in the shift. That's the Kyle Hendricks Joe Madden wanted to see today. A 1-2-3 shutdown third.
Free ride is on. Get 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers, so you're free from interest for 6 years. That's on every 2015 car, SUV, and truck, so you're free to choose. Plus $1,000 bonus cash direct from Ford on cars and SUVs, so you're free to save. Interest-free financing on every 2015 Ford, plus $1,000 bonus cash on cars and SUVs. Hurry, the Ford free ride ends soon at your local Ford dealer.
To win a national championship once is a big deal. Binny's Beverage Depot has won it 3 times as National Retailer of the Year for wine, spirits, and beer. Low prices, a gigantic selection, and super service. If you can't find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking.
Every cookie here at Left Twix is extra crisp, so it stays crunchy when we apply caramel and chocolate.
Right Twix has the same thing.
They have packing tape like that over at Right Twix?
Try both. Pick a side. Twix.
What up, peeps? It's Gabe.
And Babe.
And today we're talking about mobile plans the real way.
Why?
I'm at the coffee shop on my Walmart Family Mobile Unlimited plan. It's unlimited talk, text, and data. We could do this all day with 4G LTE speed. Hi, baby. Because we move fast.
You want to go to the park, buddy? And at $29.88, it's the lowest price unlimited plan that includes 4G LTE.
It's the real plan
for real people
with real savings.
Save money. Live better. Walmart.
Get ready, Bears fans. Football is back, and we're blitzing Bourbonnais to bring you the best training camp coverage. Stay with CSN for the latest team news every night on Sports Talk Live and Sportsnet Central. Chicago Bears Training Camp 2015, presented by Apt Electronics, Appliances, and more.
Hey fans, as the Bears prepare for next week's preseason matchup with the Colts, stay with CSN for all of the latest news from Bourbonnais. Don't miss our daily reports from training camp every night on Sports Talk Live and Sportsnet Central, and follow along 24/7 at csnchicago.com. Chicago Bears Training Camp 2015, presented by Apt Electronics, Appliances, and more. Cubs lead this one 4-2. Jeff Samardzija has had a tough month of August. Did not get out of the 5th in either of his last 2 starts. Gave up 9 against the Yankees here on August 2nd in 4 2/3. 7 allowed at Kansas City in his last start in 4 2/3. Denorfia fouls. 2 strikes on Chris.
And Jeff has the reputation, and well deserved, of being a great competitor, a real bulldog out there. In terms of your ERA, sometimes that can work against you because managers tend to stay with that guy a little bit longer. So the next thing you know, it's instead of giving up 4 and turning it over to the bullpen, there's 7 runs charged to your record. But it's just the nature of it. You don't want to be the other guy. You don't want to be the guy who gets accused of bailing just to protect his numbers. The old 5 and fly.
Good take. Two and 2. Up by Sanchez, and Abreu will apply the tag as he came off first base. So The Northfield retired, and here's Castro for the second time. Long-time Cub teammates, Jeff Samardzija and Starlin Castro. Leaves it a slider. 0-2. Big series in Toronto this weekend. Yankees and Blue Jays. A battle for the American League East lead. Yankees are a half game out. They ended a 5-game losing streak with an 8-6 win at Cleveland on Thursday. Toronto has won 11 in a row.
David Price for Toronto tonight. Ivan Nova will pitch for the Yankees. So the Cubs are the hottest team in the United States.
Yeah, we could say that.
Toronto's the hottest team in Major League Baseball.
First team with 2 11-game winning streaks in the same season since the 1954 Indians. That should be a sold-out series at Rogers Center. That one rolled into right for a base hit. Looked like Castro went off the plate. That magic wand did the trick.
Pitch sliding away, but didn't have very good downward tilt, and Castro stays on it. And just rolls it through that hole on the right side. A couple good swings as a pinch hitter in recent days.
Russell with a man on and 1 out. White Sox at double play depth. Inside ball 1. It's like the Cubs will have to deal with Miguel Cabrera next week when the Tigers come to Wrigley Field for 2 games. He will be activated off the disabled list tonight in Houston. And a nice return to Houston for Brad Ausmus. I think they're honoring the 05 National League champions with Ausmus back in town. Alfredo Simon and Dallas Keuchel matching up tonight in Houston. Astros a game and a half ahead of the Angels in the American League West. Easy play Garcia. And 2 outs, and here comes Fowler, who has triple doubled and scored twice. Big day yesterday. Homer doubled, 2 walks. He scored 5 runs here these last 2 days.
Wouldn't it be funny if he, maybe not funny, but ironic, if he tripled and homered and came up a single short of the cycle?
It could happen,
given the nature of his first hit.
And it would be more impressive than a cycle.
Again, Garcia really shallow in right field.
This is the one that was overturned. They originally said it was in play, but it clearly hit the green wall behind the basket. Castro takes off. The pitch is high. The throw is right on the money. So Soto gets Castro, and that's it for the Cubs in the 4th. They lead the White Sox 4-2.
You can
can get 0% APR financing during our annual clearance event.
Seriously?
Seriously. 0% APR on a bunch of Toyotas.
Seriously?
Seriously. Only happens once a year.
Seriously?
Seriously?
Seriously? Seriously?
Right now, get 0% APR financing for 60 months on a new 2015 Corolla. Or lease Corolla for just $169 a month. Hurry into your Toyota dealer today.
She's all yours.
Seriously?
Seriously.
Toyota, let's go places.
This mountain doesn't own a watch. It's not in a hurry to get where it's going. And yet, after millions of years, it has arrived. It's what inspired us to cold age our beer, which, thankfully, takes a little less than a million years. Coors Light, born in the Rockies.
Wow, bear season was incredible, but it was absolutely freezing. So Wrigleyville Sports helped me warm up for bull season. They were on fire all year long. Then came the Blackhawks, and they got hot too. But now the boys of summer are back, and it's time to head to the south side. On second thought, it's a perfect day to get some sun in the bleachers.
We'd like to welcome all our viewers watching on Gridley Cable in Gridley, Illinois.
Sunday the 23rd, Cubs-Braves, first pitch 1:20. First 5,000 kids receive a Cubs toy airplane presented by American Airlines. After the ball game, the first 1,000 kids 13 and younger with wristbands will get to run the bases, weather permitting. For more information, visit Cubs.com.
A lot of tweeters think that Castro was safe. He was out. As Ramirez clearly tagged him on the bottom of his foot to end the inning. Here is Ramirez, and he went after a high curve or a change. Now watch the glove. Catches right there. Caught the heel. Yep. Yeah, he got him on the rear end. That was the second tag. Sinker inside, 1-1.
I'm not a big proponent of the head first slide, but might have been a little quicker going head first in that situation.
Russell throws out Ramirez.
That's 4 consecutive ground ball outs for Hendricks. Appears to have his mojo back.
Two and nothing. I want to wish my brother-in-law happy 40th birthday, Dan Sino, in the ballpark today.
Happy birthday, Dan. Shares a birthday with Juan Pierre.
How old is JP?
38. Over 2,200 hits in his big league career, over 600 stolen bases. Played for both of these clubs.
Yeah, one of my favorites. Sanchez from the 8 hole is 2 for 2. Well, Juan Pierre, one of many in Major League history to play for these two teams. 178, and these are guys on the current roster essentially in the ballpark today. Bonifacio just came off the DL. Zach Putnam is in the White Sox bullpen. Samardzija Soto, Clayton Richard, and guys who are no longer active players. Mark Parent, Dave Martinez, and up here on our broadcast level, Steve Stone and Darren Jackson. Bonsanno, Sammy Sosa, Long list.
And Ron Coomer, who played for the Cubs, started in the White Sox organization, played in their minor leagues. They're not playing the big leagues for the Sox, and he's a South Side guy.
Good jump by Sanchez. Here's the throw by Montero, and it gets past Castro, but Sanchez could not locate it. That's a stolen base.
With Soto at the plate, double play in order. White Sox start Sanchez. It was interesting. He had a huge jump, actually kind of double clutched. Watch him go, hesitate, and then finally commit.
First steal of the year, second of his career. Pulled into left. Sanchez is going to score. Giovanni Soto with an RBI single. 4-3 now. Former National League Rookie of the Year with the Cubs and an All-Star in 08. And it's now a one-run ball game.
Joe Madden has seen or has had an inclination to make an early move to the bullpen when protecting leads here lately. Jason Hamill twice been victimized by that. If victimized is the right term. Jason hasn't been happy with it. It has worked out for the Cubs. They've won both of those games. Clayton Richards been up a couple of times already. We'll see if Joe gets that bullpen started again here.
Eaton on base 2 more times today. A single and a walk. And he bunts, and it's foul. If he bunts fair, he's probably got a hit.
On base twice already today, single and a walk. He's hit 9 home runs this year, so he's got that component as well. Not just a pesky little leadoff guy. He's got some pop in that bat.
Drives it the other way. Coughlin goes back on it. It's gone. A home run to the opposite way for Adam Eaton. And the White Sox lead for the second time.
I didn't know he had that kind of pop in his bat.
I didn't either.
Punch that ball out of here the other way. It's kind of ironic in that for the first couple of innings, Hendricks appeared to be in a lot of trouble. He worked out of a big jam in the second, and he appeared to have settled in. But boom, 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 and the Sox have dropped the 3 spot on him. A couple of singles and this off-field home run by Eaton. Yeah, wow, I'm with you, Kyle. That's surprising.
A 3-run fourth.
Well, like Wrigley yesterday, this ballpark playing a little more hitter-friendly than it has most of the year.
Richard is up yet again. It's Clayton Richard. He is left-handed like Zach Duke. Foul back of the plate.
Would you say the 3-game series at Wrigley between these two clubs? 11 total
runs combined.
The Cubs with 4 today matched their output in that 3-game set.
1 home run in that series. Jake Arrieta off Jose Quintana. Castro on the dive, can't get it. Saladino on for the 2nd time. That's going to be it, I believe, for Hendricks. Yep, here comes Joe. So a short start for Kyle Hendricks, and in early Weber's Sauces and Seasonings call to the pen. Why grill with anything else?
With my moderate to severe ulcerative colitis, the possibility of a flare was almost always on my mind.
Thinking about what to avoid, where to go, and how to deal with my UC.
To me, that was normal until I talked to my doctor. She told me that Humira helps people like me get UC under control and keep it under control when certain medications haven't worked well enough.
Humira can lower your ability to fight infections, including tuberculosis. Serious, sometimes fatal infections and cancers, including lymphoma, have happened, as have blood, liver, and nervous system problems, serious allergic reactions, and new or worsening heart failure. Before treatment, get tested for TB. Tell your doctor if you've been to areas where certain fungal infections are common, and if you've had TB, hepatitis B, are prone to infections, or have flu-like symptoms or sores. Don't start Humira if you have an infection.
Raise your expectations. Ask your gastroenterologist about Humira. With Humira, control is possible.
Before you fire up America's Best Barbecue this weekend, get a car backed by America's Best Warranty at the Hyundai Labor Day sales event. Like the red-hot tech-savvy Elantra. It's a 2015 IIHS Top Safety Pick. Or the 2015 Sonata. It was named a Best Family Car by Kelley Blue Book's KBB.com. Now get the 2016 Elantra for $154 a month or get up to $2,000 cash back. Visit buyhyundai.com.
Weber Sauces and Seasonings called to the pen. Here is left-hander Clayton Richard. He beat out Jeff Samardzija for Mr. Football 2002. Later that the same school year was named Mr. Baseball in the state of Indiana.
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Nobody does that. Clayton effective as a starting pitcher for the Cubs. Brief trial, 3 starting assignments. Now working out of the bullpen. Was really good a couple of days ago. An inning and 3rd, got 4 outs on 8 pitches. That was against the Brewers. Back where it all started for him. He was a 8th round draft pick of the White Sox back in 2005. Looking to get that 2-ball.
Ball 1 on Abreu. Saladino, the runner at first. Cubs have won their last 7 in a row. They have not lost in 9 days. It's at Pittsburgh on the 5th of this month. Before that, the previous loss was July 28th. They've won 13 of 14, and if they're going to continue this great stretch today, they're going to have to come from behind for the 2nd time.
There's going to be more points scored in this one, for sure. Banging away at the bottom of the strike zone.
It's 3-1. Bounce toward the hole. A little sliding stop by Russell. The stretch by Castro. Out at second.
Boy, pretty slick by both guys there. Just a magnificent stop by Russell. The wherewithal to go down to the ground, to stop his momentum, pop up and sling that ball over to Castro, and a heck of a stretch by Castro to get the out. And we're waiting to see if Robin Ventura wants to challenge us. Not a neighborhood play situation. If Robin feels like the throw pulled him off the base, he will challenge. He has decided not to. That's pretty.
Starlin did keep his toe on the top of second base. He might have gotten spiked in the process by Saladino. So here's Cabrera batting right-handed against the southpaw Richard. In there for a strike. One and one. Richard is 31, 6'5", 245. White Sox, Padres, Cubs starting in 08. Baltimore chop off the plate. No chance. Infield hit for Cabrera.
They've had two roll through the infield in this inning, and now this one off home plate. Bit of misfortune for Hendricks, and now Richard as well.
You ever heard that called the Alabaster Blaster?
I have not.
It's an old term, like the Baltimore chop.
Ball chopped off home plate. The Alabaster Blaster. No, when I was pitching, we had all kinds of names for a ball like that. None of them can be repeated.
Garcia with two on. Or Alabaster Blast, I guess. That's the correct term. Another one. This one, however, will kick foul.
Yeah, Clayton has the ability to really simplify things because he's really good at keeping that ball down around the knees, and coming out of the bullpen facing a handful of hitters with good sink, and he's got good life on that sinker too. He's throwing hard. 93. We saw as high as 95 the other night. Been through a lot.
The Alabaster Blast is a Bob Prince-ism. Forbes Field would be the Baltimore chop that apparently would bounce even higher at that old ballpark because of the hard infield.
So Bob didn't want to call it a Baltimore chop because
it wasn't in Baltimore.
It would be plagiaristic, so he created his own.
It was a kind of a dead ball era play. You see a lot of leadoff. You used to see more of it. The slap hitters, the leadoff guys, just hit the ball straight down and run. Willie Keeler apparently once hit a double on a Baltimore chop.
Well, yeah, if you bounce it high over the third baseman's head. See that every now and again.
And you don't see as much artificial turf now, too. That's also part of it. 1-2. Garcia swings and misses, and the inning finally comes to an end. But Adam Eaton with an opposite field homer, and the White Sox now lead again.
From the people who brought you underwhelming internet speeds and the people who brought you temperamental satellite television. Introducing underwhelming internet speeds and temperamental television in one. to the moment no one's been waiting for.
The fastest internet and the best TV experience is already here with X1, only from Xfinity.
It's the Gerald Kia Grand Opening Celebration. Come and share in our celebration as we open new doors on Aurora and Ogden Avenue in Naperville. We're celebrating by giving you the biggest discounts of the year with the largest inventory in Chicagoland, backed by Gerald's exclusive lifetime warranty. Gerald Kia will serve you better. Come test drive a new Kia today and see why Gerald Kia is the 2015 National Dealer of the Year for excellence in customer satisfaction. Come in today to celebrate the grand opening of the all-new Gerald Kia of Naperville.
First night at our new house. Exciting!
Moving is frustrating, but moving your DirecTV isn't. Simply call before you move and upgrade to a new Genie, our most advanced HD DVR system ever. Now, one box serves your entire home, so you can record 5 shows at once and watch them in every room of your new house. The DirecTV Movers Deal. Call and ask about all the benefits today.
Check out the Legend Suite located on the Nuveen Investment Suite level. Watch the game with a former Cub player and listen to classic stories about life as a Cub. With a luxury food and beverage package and a unique gift for each guest, the Legend Suite is the most exclusive way to watch a Cubs game. For more information, visit Cubs.com/suites.
So some more work to do. And now Jeff Samardzija here in the 5th inning has his second lead.
Avisail Garcia continues to play very shallow right field for Dexter Fowler. Especially on the pull side. It's one thing to shorten up on the opposite side where a guy's more likely to just dump one in front of you. He's doing that for the other left-handed hitters. Just Fowler. With Eaton playing a step or two towards left field, that gives Fowler a lot of room in right center field, and it's not going to give Garcia much of an angle to cut a ball off if Fowler's able to hit one out in that direction. Could use an alabaster blast right here.
Two and two. Swing and a miss. He got him for the first time today. You mentioned it earlier. Samardzija's strikeout rate down this year, and that's number 3 for him in this one.
Yeah, it's kind of weird because his ground ball rate is way down as well. So you figure, well, if he's not getting as many swings and misses, maybe he's changed his approach, trying to get earlier contact. But if that were the case, you would expect to see a higher ground ball rate. That has not been the case.
Yeah, his strikeout percentage is 17.5. Major league average 19 or 20, so it's not horribly off league average. But pretty much his entire career, he's been 22, 23. Yeah. Early in his career, his walk rate was not good. He has improved that considerably. Two balls and a strike.
Late getting started, and that's tough when you're dealing with 97. DH can be a tough assignment for a young player. Can be a tough assignment for any player who's used to playing the field all the time. Veteran guys have been around a long time. When they're first asked to DH, it just feels weird. You're out of the flow of the game.
High fly to right. Garcia one-hands it. Coghlan will step in, a 3-run homer his last time up. Every homer he hits, a new career high. He's got 12. First time he's gotten to double digits in his career. Hit 9 last year, hit 9 when he won the Rookie of the Year in 09 with Florida. He drives this ball out of the deep center. Eaton back to the wall. Gone. We're tied. It's the Chris Coghlan show today. Number 2 for him.
2 bombs, 4 driven in. Marja talking to himself. Again, another beautiful swing by Coghlan. That's your forward home run replay.
I think he wants to continue hitting third. As Samardzija just mumbling to himself.
He's not supposed to take me deep straightaway center field. This place is playing small today, and Coghlan would say, no way, man, I got that one. I barreled it up. Soto just trying to calm the big guy down a little bit.
That is the 5th career 2-homer game for Chris Coghlan. Swing and a miss. Second this year. He hit 2 in San Diego on May 19th. One off Shields, the other off Kimbrel. Quick feed by Brandon Hyde down there at first to get out of the way of that hot shot.
The guard down there fielding that thing is just having a heck of a time.
So of Coghlan's 43 career home runs, that's only the 5th hit to straightaway center, according to Baseball Reference. Rizzo, a towering blast to right. The Cubs go back-to-back and lead 6-5. He crushed it.
Wow. How impressive was that? In the 5th inning yesterday, the Cubs hit 3 home runs. 2 here in the 5th today. Launched.
Bryant, a liner that gets down in front of Cabrera. 3 straight 2-out hits. Crowd is buzzing here. A lot of Cub fans in the ballpark.
Donnie Cooper, pitching coach, out to have a chat with Samardzija. Cabrera was caught off guard. He wasn't ready to play on that. I don't think he was going to be able to make a play on that ball, but kind of awkward approaching that as well. Sloppy outfield play by the White Sox here today.
Eight Cub home runs the last 2 days combined.
The Cubs faced Jeff back in spring training. We referenced it earlier, his feast or famine comments after the game. They put a pretty good hurting on him then. That obviously didn't matter. This clearly does.
That is caught by Sanchez. The air show has moved to the south side. The Cubs have connected 3 times today and lead again for the 3rd time at 6-5.
Every day, millions of amazing photos and videos are shot with iPhone. That's because the iPhone makes it easy for everyone to shoot amazing photos and video. If it's not an iPhone, it's not an iPhone.
Busy. It's worn like a badge. Coming in early, staying really late. When did leaving work on time become an act of courage? Sometimes it takes a fearless choice to wake people up. Can a CUV provoke change? You have no idea. Introducing the all-new Hyundai Tucson, the official pace car of living.
It's our summer celebration at National Tire and Battery. Now save up to $200 on 4 tires. Get $100 off instantly, plus another $100 off after rebate when you use your NTB credit card. Choose select in-stock Goodyear, Continental, Cooper, Nitto, and more. Buy 4 tires and get up to $200 off. National Tire and Battery. That's all you need.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan here with a Coors Light Cold Hard Facts Sportsnet Central update. USA Today's Bob Nightingale reporting that he expects Chase Utley to wind up with either the Cubs or the LA Angels. The Giants are no longer a landing spot because Utley has a no-trade clause and does not want to go to a place where he's not guaranteed regular playing time. Don't forget, join me, Belton Bill Melton, and Holly Todd Hollingsworth after the game for Cubs Postgame Live. Now back to 35th and Shields. Here's Len and JD. Stay cool, guys.
Thanks, Cap. This Cubs offense is not cool. It's hot. White Sox scoring runs here as of late as well. So 6-5 in the 5th. LaRoche fouls.
Taking big swings. Cubs are hotter than the hood of your car.
Swing and a miss.
They're hotter than a depot stove.
Yeah, you've used that one before.
That's an old Miloism.
Yeah, I had not heard it. One and two. He got him on the outside corner. Fastball at 93.
Tell you what, the Cubs might have found something here in Clayton Richard. Really been impressed. Oh, he had that kind of velocity and his ability just to continually keep the ball down. Think about that style of pitching right there. 93 at the knees with sink. That plays against both left and right-handed hitters.
Yeah, you can put it on the board. Can only use that headline here, right? Clock next door. That's to put 3 on the board here today. Hawk and Steve Stone working this series. A little side-by-side action. I like it. When this Crosstown series started, it would be only the home broadcasters. We'd hate to not be able to broadcast these games.
Yeah, this is fun stuff.
Ramirez grounds out to Russell. I want to bring up Sanchez.
Well, nice to have a guy on the mound like Richard today, too, with his ground ball tendencies, the way the ball is jumping.
Ground ball. Unfortunately, Richard did not get a foot on it as Castro just gets Sanchez. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox in the 5th. Been a wild one here in the series opener. 6-5 for the Northsiders.
Drive into summer with exceptional offers on our full lineup. Lease the all-wheel drive Infiniti Q50 for $309 a month. Visit your Chicago area Infiniti retailer.
Menards has the sale that lets you save big on over 65,000 items. So get ready, get set, and save with an 11% rebate on everything. Hurry in and save big, because now is the perfect time to save on all of your projects with an 11% rebate on everything, including sale prices. That's savings on top of savings. Get everything you need with an 11% rebate going on now.
Scott Danshaw was never afraid of a good dare. Or even a double dare. A dare made him a legend at Brunner Valley High. And a pro basketball player for 10 seconds. Scott Danshaw, we have 3 more dares for you. Mild chipotle, hot habanero, and fiery ghost pepper. Taco Bell's new $1 Daredevil loaded grillers. Try all 3 if you dare.
Visit CSNChicago.com for great deals on your favorite team's merchandise. From jerseys and hats to autographed memorabilia and more. Outfit yourself in your favorite team's gear and visit the fan shop at CSNChicago.com now.
Take home a game used or autographed item and help benefit Cubs charities. Cubs Authentics is the premier outlet for all MLB authenticated Cubs memorabilia. Visit Cubs.com/authentics to bid on weekly auction items and to pre-order game used bases and baseballs. The Cubs will donate net proceeds from the sale of Cubs Authentics to Cubs charities.
The Norphia swings and misses. 6th inning, so Marja continues on, at least for now. Slider is in there. It's 0-2. Probably see Soler back in the lineup tomorrow. One question will be Chris Coughlin. Even though you got lefties, I would imagine it will be Denorfia and Soler on the corner spots in the outfield tomorrow night as he strikes out.
Quintana tomorrow.
Arrieta, Quintana tomorrow. Heron and Sale on Sunday.
Definitely you're going to sit your lefties against Sale. Right? Quintana against left-handed hitters. Yeah, he's been awfully tough on lefties as well. It's a 213 batting average.
On the ground, long run by Ramirez. He's going to make a throw, but no chance. Castro's got his second hit.
Ventura looking out towards his bullpen, contemplating a move here. Samars just worked awfully hard this afternoon in this heat. He's going to have to work a little harder now. Castro rolled one through the hole on the right side last time up. This time Ramirez able to glove it but not get him.
Charged by Saladino. Shortstop by Trade has done a nice job at third, and he gets Russell. Castro at second, 2 outs. Fowler for the 4th time. Triple double, strikeout, 2 runs.
And Don Cooper sprinting out of that dugout with a message to deliver. Left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber's on deck. Got the lefty working out in the pen. This is what I was talking about earlier, how a pitcher in the American League, one, and then a guy with Samardzij's reputation of being able to hang in there, two, gets exposed to these kinds of games where because you are a battler and you've got good stuff, the manager, well, maybe he could just kind of push on through and keep going. And can lead to some ugly outings. Jeff charged with 9 earned runs in a start on June 2nd back in Arlington against the Rangers. 5 innings, 12 hits, 9 runs. So twice this year he's allowed 9 earned runs in a start.
ERA currently sits at .479. Pitch. It is a strike.
2 more times he's allowed 7 earned. I think with a guy like Jeff, you almost have to, cross out, look at his game by game and take out 3 to 4 of the worst ones, and then you get a better picture of the kind of pitcher that he is. Why not put a Lupinelli's theory? Make a pitcher's like 3 worst and 3 best starts, throw them out, and the rest is kind of who you are.
That sounds about right. Yeah. A real good month of May, and then in July it's been up and down. Just kind of mirrored this team. 2-2. Foul tip, strike 3. Probably it for Samardzija. 6-5 Cubs.
Ford Free Ride is on. Get 0% financing for 72 months for qualified buyers, so you're free from interest for 6 years. That's on every 2015 car, SUV, and truck, so you're free to choose. Plus $1,000 bonus cash direct from Ford on cars and SUVs, so you're free to save. Interest-free financing on every 2015 Ford, plus $1,000 bonus cash on cars and SUVs. Hurry, the Ford Free Ride ends soon at your local Ford dealer. Chicago Fire on CSN Chicago.
I thought you said they got a Buick.
I thought they did.
Is that a Buick?
So your dad let you borrow the
Buick, Mr. Simmons. And it's got a 5-star overall safety rating, so there's nothing to worry about.
My grandpa used to drive a Buick.
I don't think that's what he's worried about.
That's not your grandpa.
Now get the best of the remaining 2015s and pay no interest for 5 years. Plus get $750 purchase bonus cash on Buick Encore.
Do you like the Passat?
It's a good-looking car.
This is the model rear-end event.
The model year-end sales event. It's year-end.
It's the rear-end event.
Year-end, rear-end. Check it out. Talk about turbocharging my engine.
Gorgeous. What kind of car do you like? New or many miles on it.
Get a $1,000 Volkswagen reward card on select 2015 Passat models. Release a 2015 Passat limited edition for $189 a month after a $1,000 bonus.
Sox, Cubs, tomorrow at 5:30 on CSN.
Hey fans, weekday mornings get the latest on the Cubs playoff push and the rest of the Chicago sports scene on the Cap and Haw Show. Presented by Horwitz and Associates. Weekday mornings at 9. Right here on CSN. Big crowd here at U.S. Cellular Field. Late afternoon start. Lights are on. Kind of a cloudy day. Not a ton of sun. Giovanni Soto looks at ball one. RBI single his last time up. He has caught all but one of Jeff Samardzija's starts. That one he didn't catch happened to be opening day at Kansas City. Already in his 11th major league season. Goes by fast. Makes me feel old. I remember when he came up as a Cub. Back in well, 2005 he had one plate appearance. Short stints in 06, 07, and then that great Rookie of the Year All-Star campaign of 2008. 23 homers, 86 RBIs, 141 games for the NL Central champs.
Wait till your contemporaries' kids are in the league, then you'll really feel old.
Do you remember who that guy was?
Who that guy was?
Yeah, for you. Just you.
Oh, there's been a few, right?
Gosh,
Scott Van Slyke comes to mind.
Maybe Tony Gwynn Jr.
Well, it won't be long. We might see Craig Biggio's kid in the big leagues. Cavan is an outstanding prospect playing at Notre Dame.
Richard with a 1-2, and it's too low.
James Russell, Dad Jeff. Like a fossil. There's James. You guys were knocking out the crossword puzzle this morning when I got here to the ballpark.
I was just the closer. And Soto draws the walk.
Normally down. Richard airmailed that one a little bit. And the double plays in order. Eaton, you got to think maybe a little drag bunt action. Have to respect that anyway. This is where if you're Robin Ventura, you'd be tempted to play a little hit and run, but tough. You're not going to get a good jump with a lefty on the mound. Soto can't run. I shouldn't say can't run. He doesn't have good speed.
He runs hard. He just doesn't run fast. Eaton does run fast, and he's showing some home run power.
Well, there's the value of backspin right there. That was a great look at his swing, how he finished that swing and imparted backspin on the ball, and that's going to help it carry. Anthony.
I don't think he was looking. It fooled Soto for sure.
Look at Joe. Joe's trying not to laugh. And Robin's going to ask for a balk. Oh, he just handcuffed him. Remember that balk that was called earlier in the year on Anthony when he started to come in to defend a bunt and then retreated to the base? And Ventura's going to try to press his case here that Anthony wasn't covering the base. I doubt that he's going to make a whole lot of headway with Joe.
To me, this is. See, Rizzo was going back to the bag in the last one that was called a balk. This one, he took his eyes off Richard for a second and then was clearly surprised by the throw. Joe's going to get the other umpires involved here, and they will discuss.
And perhaps Robin's asking for something else. I don't know what it would be.
Well, I think part of the deal there is Joe is behind Rizzo. I don't know. It looks like Kerwin Danley said something like, was he off the bag?
Doesn't matter.
Did you think the last one was a ball?
No, because I've seen that all the time.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a play we used to work on. The first baseman comes in a few steps and retreats back to the bag. And as long as he's in the vicinity, I've never seen it called.
Richard steps off. Richard has settled things down after Kyle Hendricks gave up 5 runs in just 3 1/3 today.
Starting to miss up a little bit, though. Probably got Joe Maddon's attention. That ball elevated a little bit.
Should make a list when we see an umpire or supervisor. We often have little questions about, because to me that throw in this inning was more quote a balk than the one they called the last time we saw this. I don't remember who it was against,
I remember going through the rule book after that play, and I couldn't find an explanation to justify a balk call on either one of them.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Eaton retired for the first time.
Joe saunters on out.
Weber sauces and seasonings called to the pen, and it's right-hander Justin Grimm when we come back.
What up, peeps? It's Gabe.
And Babe.
And today we're talking about mobile plans the real way.
Why?
I'm at the coffee shop on my Walmart Family Mobile Unlimited plan. It's unlimited talk, text, and data. We could do this all day with 4G LTE speed. Hey, baby! Because we move fast.
You want to go to the park, buddy? And at $29.88, it's the lowest price unlimited plan that includes 4G LTE.
It's the real plan
for real people
with real savings.
Save money. Live better. Walmart.
I'm ready to crack like nobody's watching. Why? Because it's Red Lobster's Crab Fest, and there's so much crab, so many ways. And with dishes like this luscious crab lover's dream or savory snow crab bake, I'm just getting started. So hurry in and get cracking.
I love shopping at Binny's Beverage Depot. Where else am I going to find almost 9,000 wines like Crozets, Hermitage, Erdenier, Trecchin, and my personal favorite, Montepulciano di Abruzzo. I can't do better than that. If you can't find it at Binny's, it's probably not worth drinking.
Hi, can you open the razor case, please?
Photo ID.
I'm just grabbing some razors.
Grabbing? Put your index finger in there, sir, please.
I just need to get in a case.
Why do you need to get in the case so bad?
So I can buy some razors?
It's almost like they don't want you to buy their razors. Well, I want you to buy mine. DollarShaveClub.com delivers amazing razors for just a few bucks.
The Weber sauces and seasonings call to the pen, and here's Justin Grimm.
Well, Clayton Richard could pick up a win here today. We'll see how the Cubs bullpen post-Richard is able to perform. He was really good. Grimm has been really good all year. He's on for the 41st time. He's got a 1.47 ERA. He's been awfully tough to hit. You see left-handed hitters less than 100 against him.
Facing rookie Tyler Saladino. Got a runner at first. That's Soto. And a throw over.
10 consecutive scoreless appearances for Grimm.
Popped him up. I think there's going to be a play. There will. And it's Rizzo in foul ground. Two outs.
I think Anthony's dying for an opportunity to reenact that catch he made the other night at Wrigley when he left off the tarp onto the top of the wall and into the stands. That play there has become just far too routine for him.
Foul strike on Abreu. Some Cubs farm system notes. Tommy La Stella has joined the AAA Iowa Cubs. He went 2 for 4 with a 3-run homer last night. Matt Caesar has a 14-game hitting streak with the I-Cubs. At AA Tennessee, Albert Almora has a 10-game hitting streak during which he has 20 hits and a .513 batting average. Right-hander Pierce Johnson with the Smokies is 6-1 with a 170 in 12 starts this season. And Ian Happ with South Bend hit a grand slam last night, knocked in 5 in a win at Beloit.
Got the Cubs' first pick in the draft this year. And for those kids, expectations are sky high with what this group of youngsters has done. A lot of pressure on those guys. And Albert Almora, he's going to spontaneously combust here the way he's going.
It's good to see.
Options aplenty here for Grimm. And he and Montero trying to figure it out. Yacker.
Two balls, two strikes. Number 2, and it works. Grimm gets out of the 6th inning. Cubs still lead by a run, 6-5.
When a moment spontaneously turns romantic, why pause to take a pill? And why stop what you're doing to find a bathroom? With Cialis for daily use, you don't have to plan around either. It's the only daily tablet approved to treat erectile dysfunction, so you can be ready anytime the moment is right. Plus, Cialis treats the frustrating urinary symptoms of BPH, like needing to go frequently, day or night. Tell your doctor about all your medical conditions and medicines and ask if your heart is healthy enough for sex. Do not take Cialis if you take nitrates for chest pain, as it may cause an unsafe drop in blood pressure. Do not drink alcohol in excess. Side effects may include headache, upset stomach, delayed backache, or muscle ache. To avoid long-term injury, get medical help right away for an erection lasting more than 4 hours. If you have any sudden decrease or loss in hearing or vision, or any symptoms of an allergic reaction, stop taking Cialis and get medical help right away. Why pause the moment? Ask your doctor about Cialis for daily use. For a free 30-tablet trial, go to Cialis.com.
Let's go. Low, Serena. Fight, fight. Stay low. Come on, fight. You gotta stay low. Fight, fight.
It took Serena Williams years to master the two-handed backhand.
Let's go.
But only one shot to master the Chase mobile app. Technology designed for you, so you can easily master the way you bank.
Our lows never stop improving. A lot of numbers on this list, but there you go. 8 homers, 25 runs, 25 RBIs, 31 games. In game 32, Schwarber has added an RBI. Not too many guys over the last near century. Randy Brooks, Orlando Cepeda, Adam Dunn, Jeff Francoeur.
And obviously Cepeda, great career. Adam Dunn, great career. Jeff Francoeur, long career. Mandy Brooks was with the Cubs in just a couple of seasons, 25 and 26. Put up very good numbers in 1925, and then he spent the rest of his career in the minor leagues. I don't know the whole backstory there, but that 1 year, when you look at the numbers, he slugged better than 500. Looked like a real good player. But we'll have to do some. We'll have to get some Sabre people on that Mandy Brooks project. Look, White Sox and Cubs fans.
What did we tell you?
Enjoying ice cream together
and having a laugh. So Zach Duke is on.
Duke, one of the additions that the White Sox made in the offseason to bolster a bullpen that really struggled last year. Their bullpen ERA this season, 3.52. Middle of the packish in the American League. Its ERA this year a run higher than it was last year. The ERA can sometimes be a misleading statistic when you look at relievers, especially early in the year. You just never know from one season to the next what you're going to get with guys out of the bullpen. A lot depends on how they're used. His walks are way up this year. I know that much. And the strikeouts are down. There'll be a lot of different looks. He swings it up there, kind of a low 3/4 arm angle. Fastball, slider, cutter, curve, change.
Called strike 3. Got him on a breaking ball.
More sidearm than low 3/4. Front side started to leak on Schwarber, and Duke found the strike zone.
Hoagland tied it with a homer in the 5th. Rizzo then gave the Cubs their 3rd lead as they went back-to-back. Chris has 2 today, tying his career high in a single game. This was a 3-run shot. A game, or a go-ahead homer the first time, game tire the second one as he spins around on strike 2. Well, maybe Clayton Richard can become the next Zach Duke. He strikes out Coughlin. Former starter. I mean, I'm not talking styles, but just veteran left-hander guy who used to be a starter and become an effective reliever. Rizzo now has homered in back-to-back games, and over his last 15 he has 7 home runs. This was a shot. So Margin knew it.
Pretty stout right there, those numbers.
It's interesting. Soto got a new ball from a home plate umpire, Kerwin Danley, and he did make a good throw back to the mound, but there was a little hitch in his giddy up. We often discuss you can't have one without the other. If you have a hitch, you have to have a giddy up. At any rate, stretch time here on the South Side. 6-5 Cubs.
The McDonald's Jalapeno Double and all-new Jalapeno McChicken are loaded with sliced and crispy jalapenos, so they're pretty hot. Try them now for just $2 each at McDonald's.
Hey, Chicago, ever worry you're going to end up on one of those teeny tiny itty-bitty regional jets? We don't. Southwest only flies 737s. You know, the big ones. We're the bags fly freeing, no change feeing, people loving, low fare leading airline. But that didn't fit on the side of our plane.
Kate! She can't go alone. Give me your hand! That was close.
It's only a muffin, freshly baked in store. And just one bite will have you wanting more. New freshly baked cranberry orange double chocolate and blueberry McCafe muffins. Now a small McCafe coffee and any muffin is only $2.29.
Cub fans, don't miss your chance to catch the best matchups in baseball. Reserve your place in line for history in the making. Join the season ticket holder waiting list. It's easy. It's free to register. For details, visit Cubs.com/waiting list. Hot day here. Ball's been jumping. People still having fun. Stay hydrated, folks. Good weekend, huh? You got Cubs, White Sox here all weekend. The air show's in town. Hot summer weather. It makes me want to eat a hot dog.
Grimm got Saladino and Abreu to end the 6th, and now faces Cabrera as we start the bottom of the 7th. 36-386, the paid crowd. Swing and a miss.
That curveball will induce some ugly hacks, even from a good hitter like Cabrera. I don't know the numbers, but I do know they measure these things now. Spin rate, the guy's breaking ball, I imagine it's pretty high for a Grimm. Get the ball to break that much, that sharply. That's a tough skill. It's one of those things you either have or you don't, the ability to spin the ball like that.
Rizzo to Grimm. Comes Garcia. Still just 24 years old. Acquired from Detroit in a 3-team deal, July 30th, 2013. We occasionally get these tweets, and you mentioned having a dog here at the ballpark. People ask us, who has the best ballpark fare? We would not be the best people to ask. Because we don't walk around the stands.
No, we don't get a chance to sample it very much.
Right. Yeah. We do usually get a Dodger dog when we're in LA. Okay. Probably not the best way to sample it, though, because we usually get it in about the 7th inning, and I'm hungry, so I could probably have, a napkin, and it would taste good.
Yeah,
if I put mustard on it.
And you got a short period of time, so you just pound it down.
Mott and Russell are up. One and two.
Cholula, 98 from Grimm.
By the way, the best napkin and mustard combo's got to be Colorado. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
You got some peanuts here if you'd like.
No, I'm not hungry. I'm just responding to the question.
There he is, Uncle Charlie again.
Tumbler.
Uncle Charlie on My Three Sons was kind of a nice guy. Could be a little curmudgeonly at times, but Justin Grimm's Uncle Charlie is just flat nasty. You would not want to have an Uncle Charlie like Justin Grimm's Uncle Charlie.
Bryant is basically playing second. Castro is on that side as well, but more up the middle. And now Russell with a strike on LaRoche, playing basically short. They had to cover the whole side of the field before. 99. Cholula.
Chipa. See, Grimm looks good in this old uni. He's got old style delivery right over the top and that power curveball. Old school pitcher, old school uni. Feeling it here today. Adam LaRoche pitched this year in a blowout. He was a very good high school pitcher.
His dad pitched in the big leagues at one time for the Cubs. Dave LaRoche. The Grim Reaper. 3 strikeouts, facing 5 hitters. Bullpen's been good today.
Busy. It's worn like a badge. Coming in early, staying really late. When did leaving work on time become an act of courage? Sometimes it takes a fearless choice to wake people up. Can a CUV provoke change? You have no idea. Introducing the all-new Hyundai Tucson, the official pace car of living.
One thing we can rely on in this house is UVerse high-speed internet.
I've been streaming movies all day without any problems.
UVerse high-speed internet has brought much-needed reliability to our life.
It's got reliability you can rely on. With 99.9% reliability, it's one thing you can rely on. Get UVerse high-speed internet for $15 a month for 12 months with other qualifying service on one bill and a 1-year term.
This mountain doesn't own a watch. It's not in a hurry to get where it's going. And yet, after millions of years, it has arrived. It's what inspired us to cold age our beer, which, thankfully, takes a little less than a million years. Coors Light, born in the Rockies.
Welcome back. 6-5 Cubs lead. A vast array of ways to get to Wrigley Field. Perhaps you'd like to take the train. You can do that on the Red Line. Cubs suggest you use public transportation. There's a bike check there at Clark and Addison. And if you drive your car, Cubs provide free parking and shuttle service on night and weekend games from 3900 North Rockwell. For details, visit Cubs.com.
Cubs leading 6-5 late.
Always prudent to buy a little insurance, especially on the road.
Duke faced 3 lefties in the 7th and got all of them. And now opposing Chris Bryant, who's 2 out of 3 with a double.
Instead of that sweeping breaking ball he was throwing to the lefties, he'll try to turn the ball over and sink it a little bit to the right-handed hitters. Kind of funky to see a single-digit number on the mound.
Yeah, I agree. Former Cub Zach Putnam. Grounded foul, third base side.
Yeah, got a finesse lefty on the mound. Chris Bryant batting, and Gary Jones playing very deep, the third base coach. Buying himself a little extra time to react.
Swing and a miss, strike 3. Duke has fanned 3 out of 4. Here comes Montero, who's 0 for 3. And as promised earlier in the game, we have selected the Data Strong fan photo. Tweet your strongest fan photo to Northside Data Strong Fan, and you just might see yourself in an upcoming broadcast brought to you by T-Mobile.
It's like somebody at the American Girl store.
92 and a strike. The Mets are 11 games over for the first time in 5 years. They are. Where are they? They're at home against the Pirates. Jay Happ, Bartolo Colon. In about 20 minutes. Got a 4.5 game lead in the National League East. Montero grounds out.
Amazing. When we saw them, we thought they were toast. Lucas Duda's banged up. And it sounded like Terry Collins was very concerned that he might have to go on the disabled list.
Giants beat the Nationals to start a big weekend set 3-1 last night. Nori Aoki has gone to the 7-day concussion list. Remember, he got beamed in that Cubs series by Jake Arrieta on Sunday. Sat out Tuesday, tried to play Wednesday, and just did not feel right. So they're going to give him some time.
Nothing wrong with a big swing here. The pitch you want to do it on.
2-1. Scherzer and Kane later tonight. Nats and Giants. That evens the count at 2-2. Nelson Cruz will go into the Mariners game tonight at Fenway Park with a 21-game hitting streak. Couple of bounces to Ramirez. And the inning is over. It's late. We go to the last of the 8th inning. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox 5.
It's a golden opportunity to discover the exhilaration of efficiency. With 6 models to choose from, there's a Lexus hybrid for every driver. Come into the Lexus Golden Opportunity Sales Event, where you'll find some of the best offers of the year on our entire hybrid lineup. Lease the 2015 CT 200H for $299 a month for 36 months, and we'll make your first month's payment. See your Lexus dealer.
Gerald Hyundai moves you forward with a full line of the most fuel-efficient, affordable cars on the road. And we make it easy to save big on your favorite models. Get 0% financing for 60 months on all models to qualified buyers. Drive home today in a new Gerald Hyundai, all backed by the Gerald exclusive lifetime warranty. Unlimited time, unlimited miles. There's an exciting drive ahead only at Gerald Hyundai. Gerald Hyundai at I-88 and Orchard Road, or visit GeraldHyundai.com.
Moving is frustrating, but moving your DirecTV isn't. Simply call before you move and we'll take care of everything. With our professional installation, your DirecTV will be up and running before you unpack. That's one less burden as you celebrate your fresh start. The DirecTV Movers Deal. Call and ask about all the benefits today.
Comcast Sportsnet, your home for Chicago Cubs baseball.
Hi, I'm David Kaplan at our Comcast Sportsnet studios with this Sportsnet Central update. Red Sox manager John Farrell has been diagnosed with stage 1 lymphoma and will leave the team immediately for the remainder of the season, begin chemotherapy next week. Doctors discovered Farrell's condition during a hernia surgery in Detroit on Monday. 53-year-old father of 3, again, will begin chemo next week. Our thoughts and prayers go out to John Farrell and his family. Now back to the ballpark with Len and Jim.
the Cubs all season with MLB.com at bat. At bat is up to the moment at any moment with in-game highlights, live look-ins, replay reviews, radio broadcast, StatCast, and more. Get MLB.com at bat for your smartphone or tablet.
Here's Pedro Strop. 1-run ball game. 8th inning.
Richard and Grimm both outstanding here this afternoon. Now Strop gets his turn.
He has allowed 1 hit over his last 10 appearances. Russell's got a charge. Late. Ramirez with an infield single. First time he's been on today.
Third time he's hitting the ball to shortstop. This time not enough pace on it, and he was able to beat it. Despite a pretty good effort here by Addison Russell. Off balance, not able to get a whole lot on that throw. Infield knock for Ramirez.
Chooses to play it here. You've got the switch hitting Sanchez, already 2 for 3 with a double and a run and a stolen base. Bryant in at third. Soto on deck. Three sack bunts on the year for Sanchez. He squares, takes it for ball 1. One-run game, nothing new for the Cubs. They played a ton of them this season. 43 one-run decisions, 26 up, 17 down.
One ball, no strike. Robin may decide to let Sanchez swing here, see if he can exploit that hole on the right side of the infield. Cubs thinking possible hit and run. Ramirez with 15 steals this year. He's been caught 4 times.
He takes off, and it is a hit and run as Sanchez fouls.
Now this is the situation where so many people say, man, you got to bunt him over, play for a run. You're down a run in your home ballpark. Well, a couple of things at play here, and not the least of which is it's really hard to get a bunt down against a guy like Pedro Strop.
And lately, it's been hard to get a hit off him. If you're going to give up an out, there are 2 shots at tying it. There's the bunt. Montero gets the out at first. A little hesitation, but he makes the play. So now they will have 2 shots.
Not just a bunt, but a beautiful bunt by Sanchez. Perfectly done.
Here we go. It's Soto against Strop, and Montero with a good block. They're all good in this spot. He was upset with himself on a couple of Rondon wild pitches the other night. The redeemer, of course, was the home run in the 10th to win it. He pounced on that pitch.
Yeah, and this, boy, that's a big 90 feet with 1 out in the inning.
on the slider. 1-1.
We got Castro sneaking in a little bit just to try to tighten up Ramirez a little bit at second base. Shorten up that secondary lead, make it a little tougher for him to try to get to third on a ball in the dirt.
A strike late call by Kerwin Danley, and Soto doesn't like it at all. Castro really doing a good job keeping Ramirez near second base.
Nice job by Montero framing that pitch. He's expecting that slider out of the way a little bit. You see catchers a lot of times kind of jab at that backdoor slider.
He held. Joe West made the call at first. And it's full 3-2. Eaton next.
Anxious moment for a hitter. Tying run in scoring position. Those guys want to swing here.
Ball 4. Vespasio will head out to the mound before Eaton bats. Bullpen is quiet.
All the scoring done in the first 5 innings of this game. It looked like it was going to take double digits to win it. Bullpens have really calmed things down.
Bonifacio is going to run for Soto. One former Cub for another. He was just activated off the DL. He had a left oblique strain. Went on the DL in late July. Chatting Darryl Boston, the first base coach, and Anthony Rizzo. First and second. Ramirez at second. Bonifacio at first. So good speed on the bases. And same goes for the hitter, Adam Eaton.
He's had a big day. Single, walk, 2-run homer.
One strike on Eaton.
Ten home runs for Eaton this year. He had 1 all of last year and 486 at bats.
Two is pulled foul. He led the American League with 10 triples last year. He's got 8 already this season. Strop gets the sign from Montero, setting up almost off the plate. And that's where the pitch is. That was a designed ball trying to get Eaton to go out of the zone.
Try to take the hitter out there, lead him out off the plate, well off the plate with the first one, then come a little bit closer the next time, hoping to get that chase.
Swing and a miss. He got him on a slider. A huge second out for Strop.
Great action on that slide ball. He's way out in front of it.
Saladino 2 out of 4. Couple of singles, second and the fourth. Both off the starter Hendricks.